Hello there, this is Chris from MTG Artisan's Corner, and I present to you a Artisan blue-white party deck with commons and uncommons only. I wanted to build around cards from sets from the draft common, and Spoils of Adventure is one of those. And yeah, it was a tricky one to say the least. Now, for those who don't know, Artisan is a common and uncommon format only, so no rares, no mythics. It comes occasionally to Magic Arena, but this is not new. People have been playing Pauper, as in commons only, for a long time. And in my eyes, I wanted to build around the draft signature cards from the sets. So this is how it came to be. Yeah, to the deck tech, Spoils of Adventure is like I said, a tricky card. It's an instant for 6 mana that requires creatures, specific creatures on the battlefield. And that makes a deck around this card automatically weaker. I will spoil it a bit right now. This deck is not for arena play. You will not win many games against normal decks. This deck is specifically made for this format, nothing else. And yeah, I wanted to build a party deck with this card specifically because you can actually gain 3 life and draw 3 cards, just as the card says, for 3, sometimes even for 4, well, other way around, for 4 mana, or sometimes even for 3 mana. Since getting creatures out is not that hard, but keeping creatures in play with the amount of removal that is in the format right now is pretty difficult. And if you don't have creatures in play, this card becomes suboptimal. The same goes for Concerted Defense. It is counter target spell unless that controller pays 1. Plus 1 more for each creature type in your party. So wizard, warrior, cleric, and rogue. It looks kind of bad. It will also feel bad if you really don't have your creatures on the field, and it will not do much. So that's why there's only 3. The next party card in the deck I wanted to build around was Journey to Oblivion. This is 4, or I have 4 in the deck because it's remove anything permanent or any permanent from the battlefield. It's a 1-for-1. And yeah, I'm not going to repeat myself about the creature count on the battlefield. It's a key card. You really need to figure out when it's best. You'll see in the games that it will make opponents concede at some point. Granted, those are not the best opponents, not the most terrifying opponents to play against, but it will help you win the game. I can guarantee you that. The last party card is the Seafloor Stalker. This one I added to the deck because it's a party card. It says can't be blocked and gets +1 until the end of turn. And the effect itself gets reduced by 1 per creature. It is itself a rogue, so it goes down to 4. If you have a warrior or the pack beast, it goes down to 3, which is okay. Paying 3 mana to get 3 damage through is okay. Nothing to write home about, but okay. Yeah, I'll talk about the interactive spells in a moment. And I would like to go over to the creatures. We have Professor in here for the learn effect. The card advantage this can provide is crucial in a deck like this. Yeah, getting out environmental sciences to go fetch another land is crucial to get up to 4 or 5 lands for spoils. And it's a cleric, so we need that. Twinblade is a warrior. and it's the only warrior I deem fit enough or good enough for this deck because it has Disturb. It can enchant the Seafloor Stalker for double striking. It grants double striking, so you can make it unblockable for 3. If you actually have enough and activate it again, it's a 4 power creature that's unblockable. And if you then double strike it, you're gonna do some serious damage. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a game with this card because they just removed it on the spot. As fearsome as the Merfolk is, but yeah, whatever. Jawari is Disruption. Pack Beast. The Pack Beast is necessary for this deck because it counts as all 4 creature types, which is dearly needed. This deck is not fast. It is not nearly as controlling as you might think it would be. You really, really have to watch out for the card sequences more than other decks. I mean, the red-green elemental deck of mine is just a beating. It's fast, it's precise, it's very streamlined. This is the opposite, and you notice it. Whispering Wizard is probably the most efficient creature in this deck because it will grant you 1/1 flyers off of any non-creature spell. That means enchantments work, instants work, sorceries work. For whatever reason you want to play that thing, it just works. And having 2 out can be a threat. I've played some games. I haven't recorded any with 2 of these Whispering Wizards out, but creating 2 1/1 flyers with just 1 spell is good. Yeah, go for it. It's the best wizard for this deck. There's just no other. I don't find these spots flexible. It took me a very, very long time to understand that we need to have creatures on the battlefield to make this even remotely playable, and finding the right amount of creatures for the right timing in a deck like this is pretty difficult. Fading Hope, Divide by Zero are bounce spells. They just bring back stuff to the hands and try to out-tempo your opponent. Fading Hope is pretty good early turns because of the scry. It smooths out the draws. And Divide by Zero is for worse permanents. Not much to say about the counter spells. Saw It Coming is your best card, obviously. Really cherry pick and think about what you want to counter. It might be necessary. Jawari's Disruption is mainly in there to increase the land count to 25 to 26 with the Makindi. Makindi is in here simply for the tokens. If you have like 3-4 tokens out and you play this thing, you got 9 to 12 damage in the air. So yeah, it didn't come up unfortunately, but I still want to figure out if it's worth it. Anytime the Artisan event will come up, I will be trying this deck out. Yeah, 23 lands. That's pretty much it. Fair warning, don't build this deck for any kind of standard play. If you're weird as I am and you want to try this out, go ahead, but don't waste uncommon cards if you don't have them. Wait until you can gather them. If you then have the deck complete without using up the commons like I did, then go give it a try. Yeah, that's it. Sideboard. Land drops are crucial. The very first learn effect you got is gonna be environmental sciences just to get the lands. It's almost law right now. Inkling Summoning and Elemental Summoning are there for extra beaters. They're not any party member, but creatures are sometimes dearly needed. I have yet to pull this out of my sideboard. I thought Scry 2 draw card was okay, but I never really got the moment to play it. However, this is the best next to Environmental Silences. This is exile target most problematic permanent, and you might win the game. So yeah, that's it for the deck. I hope you enjoyed the videos, and yeah, see you in round 1. Welcome to round 1. I have a Professor, a Jawari, which can go either way, control-y or party way, so I'm going to keep and see what happens. Another message of warning: do not build this deck thinking it's going to be the next budget go-to. It is not. I've been recording... I've been recording all evening, and people have been playing the most powerful decks in the normal queue, and it's not cool. You will not win. This is an Artisan deck for the Artisan field, and I just really wanted to point that out. So we're gonna hopefully tempo play the Celestial Unicorn, depending on if the opponent now plays something worth of countering or not. I'll take 4. We have the life. We have 2 spoils. We just need to get to lands. I'll take that. That's good. Maybe we're lucky and he doesn't have a land drop next turn and we can counter that thing, which I'd actually prefer. We have 2 blue. I think we need a white in this case. If he blocks, it's his own fault, which he won't, so life totals go down. No land. Let me Jawari disruption you. Crap. Maybe we're lucky. We are. Nice. Stonework. Okay. Play this. Get this out. I'm not afraid of the next unicorn because I can just journey to oblivion that, so I'm gonna get myself another blue and attack. That's fine. We can actually counter the next spell. That's amazing. I'm not sure if we should attack, but this can go absolutely wrong, but I'm not sure if opponent's gonna block. Okay, fine. his... Yeah, no. That's a card worth not being countered, because it can't. Almost fell into that trap. Okay. We'll just do it again. And now we play our win condition. As sad as that sounds, but this is our win condition. Let's see. I played this win condition in the assumption, or under the assumption, that he won't do much more. But that thing can get out of hand quickly, so... Okay. Fine. Okay. Okay. Cool. We're gonna take some more damage. Let me think. We have 4 mana. We can give something back to its hand and then counter it if necessary. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, 2 of those kind of creatures are not cool. And we're kind of keeping up with life totals. Oh. Yeah, you can have that. I didn't want that thing to get any bigger. Nice. We time walk him again? Yeah, let's do that. Here, take it. So it's either counter something big or draw more. Yep. That's good. That's the Journey to Oblivion number 4. Yep. Sure. It's something I do understand on behalf of opponent, because if I were to play against a deck like this, it'd be frustrating as hell. But I'm not opponent, so I'll take it. Yep, on to the next one. I actually forgot to press the record button, but here we are. No mulligan. Game 2. And we're playing against another blue deck, and the only decks that actually play this kind of creature are the blue-red decks, so I'm already inclined to, yeah, suffer through this deck. Oh. Okay, maybe we can turn 3 counter something? We can. A mill deck. I see. Do it again. I dare you. Do it again. Can't attack or block unless it has 8 or more cards in the graveyard. So we do not have to worry about that right now. So I'm going to get myself another blue card. And attack. Reading the card explains the card. No more land, another hideous, please. Fine. Not good. Okay, we have to get rid of that crab. And hope that we can counter something for 2. That's good. Let us have this, please. Because I'm not sure you can interact with flyers. No. I want it. We need creatures pretty fast. Eek. 26. Eek. Okay. It can block now, so that one, that one, that one, that one. This one. Take 3. And let's hope we can counter something for 3 extra mana. Let's have our fun with Journey again. Oh boy. 3 extra mana. Sure. Can't do anything about that. Three extra mana. Yes, sir. Counter. Yep, very good. We have all Oblivion's gone. Two, 5, done. GG's, mate. Welcome to game 3. I'm pretty happy I was able to beat that mill player. And this time around, I hope to scry into something worth it. If not, get 3 mana and hopefully not die against a hyper-aggressive creature deck. That works for me. Lands is always good. Will it flip? Yeah, thought as much. Tempo. Oh boy, I love those players. Seriously. If you play a deck and you resign after the first side of removal, don't play Magic, please. For your own good. Rant over. Welcome to round 4. I included the third game as a message a little bit because Snap conceding after the first sign of the first removal is just a waste of time. Your deck, if you're convinced of yourself and your deck, you might as well keep on playing because the first removal is not gonna decide on how the game goes, really. I think we can keep and pray to the magic gods that we get land. If we're lucky, we can counter something on turn 3, which is dearly needed with that creature, so will he be able to attack? That's the question. Okay, if you haven't played anything on turn 2, okay. We need the land drop, for sure. No removal, okay. We'll time walk each other, so no, I get my creature back. Lands. Come on, deck. Lands, please. That's eruption number 2. Got a 4th land? You do. Well then, try it again. That's fine. No removal. Okay. No removal. Very good. Okay, good, good, good. I like it. I like it. Play another wizard. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's see if we can protect it. No, sir. We got lucky that the opponent didn't get too aggressive. Banish into oblivion, my friend. Good. Very good. Let's get some damage through. And we shall exile it the next time. Got a land? You do not. Okay. Goodbye, Phyleth. It will become problematic if he actually has another huge creature like that. It's fine. Waste of a spell, but fine. Okay. Should we gain some life back? Or do we go for big creatures? I think big creatures is better. We can lose one creature, we still can play spoils. Yes. Yeah. Still no threat. And if you can't deal with my flyers, you're dead. Even without the spoils. Yep. Don't, you know. That's it. There we go. Yeah, key moments were the first 3 turns. If our opponent would have played out more creatures in that period of the game, we would have probably have lost. Second key moment, I guess, was the missing land drop after Phylath. Not being able to give a plant token for counters was also crucial for us. But hey, I don't feel bad. I've played with a common and uncommon only deck, and I've managed to eke out a victory. So yeah, pretty happy. Again, I'd like to mention once again, do not build this deck for Arena. Build this deck for Kitchen Table Magic. This is really something to either help people learn the game or play with your spouse, play with a friend who doesn't have many rares, stuff like that. That's the reason I built this kind of deck. And I felt like building a party deck, so yeah. There you have it. Thanks for watching.